Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. When loyal fans or ARMY opened the platform and watched Jungkook's latest video again, everything seemed normal at first. The number of views continued to climb, the likes continued to pour in, and comments from fans around the world filled the comments section with endless support and love. However, amidst this seemingly normal atmosphere, someone noticed something strange. Something so small, yet enough to make many people's hearts flutter. They could still see Jimin's likes on the video, but when they tried to find the comments that were usually always there, they were suddenly gone. At first, many thought it was just a technical glitch. Perhaps the app hadn't been updated, perhaps their internet connection was slow, or perhaps the comments were simply buried under the thousands of new ones pouring in every second. However, as time passed, more and more fans began to notice the same thing. They scrolled repeatedly, used the comment search feature, and even tried opening the video on different devices. But the result remained the same. Jimin's likes were still there, but the comments seemed to have vanished without a trace. A sense of panic began to spread rapidly among the fan community. Discussions began to emerge across various social media platforms. Many are wondering what's really going on. Why is something that's usually simple, like a supportive comment from a close friend, suddenly missing? To some, this might seem trivial, but for fans who have followed the long journey of Jimin and Jungkook's friendship and closeness over the years, small details like this hold enormous significance. BTS's relationship has never been just about music. It's about togetherness, about supporting each other, and about the small moments that make fans feel close to their idols. And among all the friendship pairs in the group, the dynamic between Jimin and Jungkook has always been one of the most intriguing. Many fans call them by affectionate nicknames, and every small interaction between them is always a hot topic in the community. That's why, when comments that usually appear as a form of support suddenly disappear, many people feel something is unusual. They start to remember past moments. How Jimin often leaves funny or encouraging comments on Jungkook's videos. How Jungkook sometimes replies with simple emojis or short words that make fans smile. Such small interactions may seem simple, but to fans, they are tangible evidence of their closeness. Some fans tried to calm the situation by suggesting that the comment was accidentally deleted. Perhaps there was a system update that prevented old comments from appearing. Or perhaps Jimin himself decided to edit or delete his comment for personal reasons. All of these possibilities were plausible, but still not enough to quell the growing curiosity. The discussion intensified when someone posted an old screenshot showing the comment still up hours earlier. The image quickly went viral, and many people began comparing times and dates. They tried to piece together the chronology of events, as if solving a mysterious puzzle. Every tiny detail was scrutinized, from the number of likes to the time the video was uploaded. Amidst all the speculation, some fans chose to view the situation from a more emotional perspective. They said that perhaps this was simply a reminder that idols are human too. They have private lives, feelings, and decisions that don't always need to be explained to the public. And perhaps not every change should be seen as something dramatic. However, curiosity remained hard to resist, especially since the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook has been a key part of many fans' emotional journeys. Over the years, they've witnessed the two grow together, supporting each other, and sharing unforgettable moments both on stage and behind the scenes. From long rehearsals to massive concerts in various countries, their friendship has been an inspiration to many. When someone noticed the comments were missing, the first reaction might have been confusion. But over time, that confusion turned to concern. Was everything okay? Was something going on behind the scenes? Or was this just a technical glitch that would soon be fixed? Some fans even tried a little experiment. They opened another video Jungkook's post and searched for Jimin's comments. In some videos, the comments were still visible. This made the situation even more confusing. If the comments on the other videos were still there, why did only one video change? On the other hand, some tried to see the positive side of the situation. They said that the fact that Jimin's likes were still there showed that their support and concern remained. Even if the comments weren't visible, that small sign was enough to show that their relationship hadn't changed. And perhaps, sometimes, A single like can be as meaningful as 1,000 words. As time went on, the panic slowly gave way to calmer discussions. Many fans began sharing their own experiences of how the comment feature on social media sometimes experiences glitches. Some recounted having their comments disappear temporarily, only to reappear after a few hours. Others said that changing their privacy settings could cause comments to become invisible to everyone. Such stories helped ease the tension. They reminded them that technology isn't always perfect, and that small errors can happen at any time. However, beneath it all, one thing remained clear. The fans' care and attention to every little detail shows how much they love their idols. For many, following Jimin and Jungkook's journey isn't just about entertainment. It's about feeling connected to someone they admire. It's about finding joy in simple moments, like seeing a funny comment or a brief interaction on social media. And when something that's usually there is suddenly missing, it's natural to feel like they're missing something, even if only temporarily. A few hours later, the discussion began to shift to a more reflective direction. Many fans said that perhaps this situation was a reminder that true relationships don't always have to be in the public eye. Sometimes the greatest support happens behind the scenes, away from the glare of cameras and social media comments. And perhaps that's what makes Jimin and Jungkook's relationship so special to so many. Ultimately, whether the comments resurface or not, one thing is certain: the fans' love and support will remain. They will continue to watch videos, leave comments, and celebrate every little moment shared by the idols. Because for them, every detail has meaning, every interaction has a story, and every change, no matter how small, always brings new hope. And perhaps, amidst all that panic and curiosity, there's a simple lesson to be learned: that sometimes, the loss of small things can make us realize the value of something we've taken for granted. That one comment, one like, or one simple word can have far greater meaning than we ever imagined. That's why, when armies around the world revisited Jungkook's videos that day, they weren't just looking for the missing comment. They were also looking for reassurance that the relationship they adored was still strong. And while the answer might not be immediately apparent on screen, many believe that the bond between Jimin and Jungkook will always remain, regardless of what happens in the digital world. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. If you felt the same emotions, the same curiosity, and maybe even the same panic that many ARMY felt when they noticed this unexpected change, then you are definitely not alone. Moments like these remind us how deeply connected we all are as fans, and how even the smallest interactions between Jimin and Jungkook can mean so much to millions of people around the world. No matter what really happened behind the scenes, one thing remains certain: our support for them never disappears. Whether it's a visible comment, a simple like, or just a quiet moment of care that we may never see, the bond we admire continues to exist in ways that go far beyond social media. If you enjoyed this story and want to stay updated on every new moment, every hidden detail, and every heartwarming interaction, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next update. Your support helps this community grow stronger every single day. And before you go, tell us what you think in the comments below. Do you believe the missing comment was just a technical glitch? Or do you think there's a deeper story behind it? We'd love to hear your thoughts and theories. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep spreading love wherever you are. See you in the next video.